So I am on a mission. I haven't really driven this car anywhere. All of my driving has been very local, very, I don't know, stop and go city traffic. So when I go places, I try to see what I can get for fuel economy. I'm not running a full tank of gas at the moment, but I did set my trip B, trip A, trip B, which I have 12.7 kilometers, about 7 miles on it, and I'm sitting at about 12.4 liters per 100 kilometers average. So I'm very curious to see what that looks like once I get some miles put on it. Now, I haven't done much since I put the summer tires back on, and I also haven't done much in general, so we'll see. Tag along and I'll let you know how the fuel economy turns out. Quick update here. Smashed almost 50K into this mini road trip, which is 30 miles, give or take. And my fuel economy my fuel range is the same as when I left. I mean, it's hard to gauge how much gas is sucked out of the tank because, like, it's a digital needle and it hasn't really moved. I don't know. So, yeah, nothing to really report. Just hauling butt, making really good time, traveling way too fast. I will say that the fuel economy now is way better than the last time I had it out on the highway. I couldn't get this good a fuel economy at 100 kilometers, even 60 miles per hour. I've been doing 117, 118 kilometers an hour, which is more up around the 70 miles an hour mark. I mean, I'm getting 6.5 to 8 liters per 100, which is pretty good. Like 28 miles per gallon. I've averaged 9.3 and done 67 kilometers, so I'm even further than 50. But you know what? This navigation system is $800 Canadian. It's probably like $500 or $600
bucks left
US.
After 3 kilometers.
It is well worth the money. It integrates, it shows me on the heads up, it shows me on the display up here. It never recalculates. It told me 5 different routes to get here, and I just started heading, and it just automatically adjusted. It wasn't like, calculating, like all the old school stuff. The technology really has come a long ways, and for anybody that wants to fully experience their Camaro and go find new roads like GM is encouraging us to do, this is a great asset. I mean, between that, Apple CarPlay, because I've been texting the girlfriend and reading all my text messages out, playing a little bit of music. I've got the XM radio still.
1 kilometer.
Yeah, where are we going? Just staying on the express. Still got the satellite radio. I did buy into their $30 for 6 months plan, which I've been pretty happy with. I've used it more and more. It's pretty good. I mean, as good as I think I'm going to get. And as long as I can keep pricing like that, not an issue. I might keep it going. Airplanes. I know you're getting close to the city when you start seeing airplanes flying low. But, I mean, the car is just unbelievable. These seats are spectacular. Super comfortable. It's like having a high-performance surgical tool out here on these highways. And
Please bear next left.
Really wouldn't have it any other way. Bear next left. Take any of the only 4 lanes available. Nice. But no, you know what? Just
bear left after 7 kilometers.
I've had a lot of back and forth on owning this car, and if I made the right decision or if I'm biting off too much. I mean, this is a big thing to do for me, and buying it and all that. I just really couldn't be happier. I'm very pleased, and I mean, I got more plans to make my life even easier. Oh, this Audi is coming up hot. That's at least 140, 150 in a 100 zone. Whew. Anyways, I will catch up with you guys later once I get a little more into the heart of the city here. So, adios. Alright, well, as we depart Richmond Hill, I don't need my nav anymore, put my phone in. I averaged 10.1 liters per 100 kilometers. I did 110 kilometers, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I drove excessively fast and did a lot of aggressive passing and a lot of things I probably should not have done, especially for fuel economy. But I was on a pretty limited arrival time because the woman is waiting with food, and we all know what that means. There's a tractor. I've seen that on my way in. Pretty clean looking. So, I am going to take my time on the way home because it will be very quiet. It's now 10:42 p.m. I've got about an hour's drive to get home. It is going to be all highway and hopefully pretty smooth sailing. So I will keep you all updated on what kind of fuel economy. You know what? Let's reset this. We're here. Let's reset. We're going to trip B, reset. So I will check back when I'm getting close to home. Until then, enjoy some awesome music I stole from Street Speed 717. This is it, guys. These are the final numbers. What a trip. 8.6 liters per 100. Average speed is currently dropping. It was up to 110. Did 114 kilometers. I set the cruise at 120 for probably 90 kilometers of that trip. If I wanted proper fuel economy, this car likes 105, which is like 62 miles per hour. It really, really likes it. It will sit at like 6.8 liters per 100 on average and really kill the fuel economy game. But you know what? This is actually a lot better than the last time I had the car out. With the summers on in the fall, it probably would have been more around 10, maybe 9.6, give or take. So 8.6 liters per 100, doing a ridiculous speed. I mean, I had the cool seats on, which are still on. Let's turn those things off. It was just spectacular. This stereo, oh man, I put some good XM tunes on, and I just made tracks. It was absolutely awesome. And despite being extremely tired, because it is now 11:55 p.m., I am going to go inside and get some sleep because I am going to fall asleep. So until next time, take care and drive safe.